Hello world, this is Klassik, came back. I'm here with some great musical peers and compadres, and I'm just here to express my gratitude, my sincerest and deepest gratitude to the Marcus Center, to John, to the city of Milwaukee, to reaching out to Be Free and Kieran and Quentin and I and Chris G, some of my musical peers and people who I'm honored to call friends and acquaintances in this beautiful city. When tasked with creating a piece of music for a space inside of the Marcus Center, I immediately jumped at it, whether it be with its history of the symphony and some of my first classical musical experiences being in that space, and then also to a lesser known degree, just in our generation, we didn't get a lot of this, and having the opportunity to celebrate the legacy of a lot of talented Black and brown folks that came through this space, that came through Milwaukee, before it was the stop that people skipped, back when there was a time when people really gave that care and attention. The talents came through to the city, and the city gave it back. We want to get back to a point of that. All that to say that given this opportunity to score a space, and obviously I picked Eline Hall. I got a lot of memories of just being in that space. The way that a space can transform the way that you hear music has been something that has been very influential and impactful in my career and the way that I craft my own sound. So when sitting down and looking at the images of Eline Hall, a space that I've had the fortune of myself even performing in sixth grade, performing with the symphony, with a few other young musicians as a featured soloist. So I've got a lot of personal history to contribute to that legacy, to celebrate that legacy, and to hopefully move that forward. I had all of those things in mind when creating this piece. Coincidentally, when I was working on this piece, I think it's still called Ceilings. And it's a song that doesn't really have a lot of words. It's definitely like a feeling, it's definitely a vibe. And the vibe is grandiose, but it's also haunting. And that's something, and not like necessarily a scary sense, but I think that there's a reality and a physicalness to my music that, even though it deals with these many abstract themes, there's something that's very grounded. So something being very big and being very spacious can often remind us of how small we are. And instead of feeling insignificant, I frequently take that feeling and transform that into celebrating that, and almost celebrating that insignificance. And instead of being overwhelmed and living in fear of that or inadequacy, humbling myself and striving for more. That's what I strive for in this piece. That's what Eline Hall speaks to me, and I hope you get that feeling when you watch Chris's amazing moves and you hear the music that I put together, as well as the wonderful pieces done by Be Free, Quentin, Q the Sun. So again, many thanks to the Marcus Center. I look forward to contributing to the legacy here in the city. I'm sure my peers feel the same way. Again, I'm honored. I hope you enjoyed the piece that we came up with. You all be well and live life to the fullest. You cannot be passive. We gotta get active. Peace.